Do you ever feel like you're not giving your studies your all? Like you're not sacrificing enough to achieve your goals? If so, you're not alone. But the truth is, sacrifice is essential for success. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the most important factors that determines your success: sacrifice. Yes, you heard me right, sacrifice. If you want to be successful in your studies, you have to be willing to sacrifice some things that might seem enjoyable or comfortable, but are actually holding you back from reaching your full potential. In this video, I will explain why sacrifice is necessary, what kind of sacrifices you need to make, and how to make them without feeling miserable or deprived. So, if you're ready to take your studies to the next level. But before we get into the details, let me ask you a question. Do you know what is the difference between a successful student and an average student? Is it intelligence, talent, luck? No. The difference is sacrifice. Successful students are willing to sacrifice their time, energy, money, and even their social life for their studies. They are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals, even if it means giving up some pleasures or comforts in the short term. Average students, on the other hand, are not willing to make sacrifices. They want to have it all: good grades, fun, relaxation, entertainment, etc. They are not ready to pay the price for success, and they end up settling for mediocrity. So, why is sacrifice necessary for success? Well, the answer is simple: because resources are limited. You only have 24 hours in a day, a certain amount of energy in your body, a certain amount of money in your bank account, and a certain amount of attention in your mind. You can't do everything at once. You have to prioritize and allocate your resources wisely. You have to choose what is more important and what is less important for you. And that means you have to sacrifice some things that are less important for you in order to focus on the things that are more important for you. For example, if you want to get good grades in your exams, you have to sacrifice some of your time for studying. You can't spend all your time watching Netflix, playing video games, or hanging out with your friends. You have to set aside some hours every day for reviewing your notes, doing your homework, solving problems, reading books, etc. You have to sacrifice some of your entertainment for education. Similarly, if you want to improve your skills or learn something new, you have to sacrifice some of your energy for practicing. You can't just rely on passive learning methods like watching videos or listening to podcasts. You have to actively engage with the material and apply it in real situations. You have to challenge yourself and push yourself out of your comfort zone. You have to sacrifice some of your comfort for growth. Likewise, if you want to invest in your future or pursue your passion, you have to sacrifice some of your money for buying books, courses, tools, equipment, etc. You can't just spend all your money on clothes, gadgets, food, or travel. You have to save some money and use it wisely for things that will help you achieve your goals. You have to sacrifice some of your consumption for production. And finally, if you want to stay focused and motivated on your studies, you have to sacrifice some of your distractions for concentration. You can't just let yourself be bombarded by notifications, messages, emails, calls, etc. You have to turn off your phone or put it on silent mode when you study. You have to avoid social media or other websites that might tempt you or distract you from your tasks. You have to create a quiet and clutter-free environment where you can study without any interruptions. You have to sacrifice some of your social life for solitude. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds too hard. How can I make all these sacrifices without feeling miserable or deprived? Well, the answer is simple: by changing your mindset. Instead of seeing sacrifices as losses or burdens, see them as investments or opportunities. Instead of focusing on what you are giving up or missing out on, focus on what you are gaining or achieving by making those sacrifices. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself or complaining about how hard it is, feel proud of yourself and celebrate how far you have come by making those sacrifices. Remember, Sacrifices are not permanent. They are temporary trade-offs that will pay off in the long run. They are not punishments that will make you suffer. They are choices that will make you stronger. They are not obstacles that will stop you from enjoying life. They are steps that will lead you to a better life. So don't be afraid to make sacrifices for your studies. They are the price you have to pay for success. And trust me, they are worth it. Because when you sacrifice something today, you will get something better tomorrow. And when you sacrifice something good, you will get something great. And when you sacrifice something great, you will get something amazing. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful and inspiring. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.